everybody, it's me, Lasheen. I wanted to come and talk to you this evening about how I potty trained my 2-year-old. I have talked with a couple of my girlfriends who are getting ready or have attempted or they're going to be trying potty training. And they're wondering, Lasheen, how did you do that and make it happen and, in your house? So a couple of tips, and these are the way I did it. I did look at other YouTube videos, other moms who have attempted this and been successful. I found out a lot of the mothers, it took them 3 days. Me, it took me 3 months. I think first thing is to know your child's personality and to know their temperament and what they like and don't like. I know mine, he likes race cars, and so I had magazines and things like that in each bathroom. I started my journey through potty training with Skylar in a slower manner maybe than someone else. For example, one of the things that I did and one of the tips that I'd say may work for you as well is I had I started him on the regular toilet. I did not buy the potty chairs, and then he learned from that and then transitioned to a regular toilet seat. We learned on those toilet seats that are for potty training. You put it on top of your toilet seat and they sit on that. And that's what he learned on both bathrooms. Since he is still sleeping with us, I would get him up in the morning. I figured the morning we all usually have to go. So I would take him into the bathroom in the master suite, and he would sit down and do it. Even if he tinkled or just even peed a little bit, I would say, good job, Skylar, you did well, and be excited. That's awesome job. Every single time. I think that encouragement is important. There were times when we sat there, so I would have flashcards, his ABCs. He would point out, he would go through the whole alphabet, numbers. Flashcards would be all over the bathroom, or magazines with race cars, and he would point out the colors of the race cars. And you're right, that's great. You go potty. And then he flushes. That's part of the reward for what he's did is you get the flush and we put on your big boy pants. I kept him out of any pull-ups and things like that. We went right into the big boy pants when that transition happened. He was still wearing a diaper at, let's just say, nap time and nighttime until he started pulling at the diaper and stuff. And that's another thing. You may see that your child is pulling off the soiled diaper. That's an indication that they're telling you, hey, I want this off of me. And they may be ready for potty training. So he was pulling it off. And once that came off the diaper, even at nap time and at bedtime, he would wake up and he would be dry. And I was reusing the diaper, the dry diaper, every single nap and bedtime, and the sides of the diapers and pull-ups were wearing out. So I knew he didn't need it even for that. Okay. I was taking him in the beginning every 15 minutes to 30 minutes to the toilet. We're going to go potty. Every time I went, every time Scott went, we would announce, going to the potty, mommy's going to the potty, daddy's going to the potty. Get that idea in his head all the time. But I was taking him literally. And there were times that he didn't quite like it, but we had different things in there that would keep him for a minute. And then one day, of course, as you guys know, I announced on Facebook, he went, he had a bowel movement, number 2. On there. And so boys have a lot of fear, they say, of having a bowel movement. And so for him to do that, we had a big whoop-de-doo. We said, hi, you did good, excited. good job, and things like that. So that helped him, and he was able to, mommy wipe you, and he'll turn so I can wipe him. I put in the toilet, let him look, and he flushes every single time, no matter what. Wash his hands. He gets up on the step stool and does that. And so it is a lot of that. And so we're going, but I was finding that he would go into another room when it was time for him to go and have a bowel movement. So he was just trying to go away from me. But now we just kind of like, hey, he's eating. Maybe about 30 minutes later, you check in with him. Do you need to go potty? And sometimes he does. Now he closes the bathroom door and he goes potty. So that works. Let me see, what else could I tell you. Again, like I said, I think positive feedback will keep them encouraged. I had a friend who said she didn't quite know what to do with her. She has two twins, but she didn't know what to do with one of them that she's going to work with first, and the other one kind of follows that lead. Because they were in the bathroom for almost 30 minutes, but nothing happened, and it was kind of like, okay, let's get up and go. So that's when you introduce their toys or their sippy cup, or maybe you could try Fruit Loops, putting them in there. You see that? And then, because we're not standing up to urinate. We're still sitting down at this point. So, we were doing that. But again, pulling out that magazine, pulling out those flashcards they like. Maybe their Simca, maybe their iPad, maybe they watch cartoons or educational shows on YouTube on an iPad that, Skylar has one. I would take that into the bathroom. So I had a little table in there. I could put it right there and sit it in front of him. He could scroll it if he wanted. He could look at it if he wanted. He could play with the cards and throw them all over the place as a snack. I think a slow is what I did, and we did that. And then it got where we were out, and I took him to the nicer bathrooms. I say Starbucks, Jack in the Box, are nice places, clean. And, as soon as we get in there, we're going to go potty. And he looked up at me, and he went, and I was like, great job. You went potty. Yeah. And then so he did that. So if we go out, but most of the time, as soon as you come in the house from being outdoors, don't bring in your bags and all that. Bring them in and take them right to the potty. So that's what we do, and it works. And he'll urinate and stuff like that, and it's worked. And now, we wore big boy underwear, and he helped pick them out. And so that was exciting. And when we put them on, you put on your blue ones, or the ones if they got baseballs or soccer balls on them. Yeah. I kept him, and so I'm going to go back. I kept him out of like diapers and things like that. If I had to put on his, pajama pants with nothing underneath, because again, that feeling of not having that diaper did not give him the security to make him want to go urinate or poop in his, what he thought was his diaper. And then, of course, I have already sold the changing table. We stopped changing him, period, on the changing table. We wanted the few times that I was putting the diapers on, I would stand him up and put it on and, snap the size with him standing up. So we were really changing him out of being, you get on the change table. That's what we do. We change the diaper on there or put your clothes on there. We stand up.